Hello guys, welcome back to the brand new video, and today we are predicting the college football 12-team playoffs. So I hope you guys enjoy, and please subscribe because we are 9 subscribers away from 500, and yeah, just please. So let's just start off here in the top corner we got Indiana Hoosiers versus Notre Dame Fighting Irish, the 10 seed versus the 7 seed. Personally, this game will be hype because both teams from Indiana. I just think Notre Dame's the better team here. Both teams have had a pretty easy schedule. Indiana's only real team that they've played is Ohio State, and they kind of got blown out. Where Notre Dame's the only team that they've played that's pretty good is Texas A&M, and they actually won that game, but they lost to some random Northern Illinois team. But I still think that Notre Dame's a better team, and that's why I have them winning this game 38-31. Notre Dame moves on and will play Georgia. Next, down here we have SMU Mustangs versus Penn State. Personally, at Penn State, that was a really tough game, but I don't know, it might just be me, but I think SMU can get the job done. SMU had a really bad first half against Clemson, but then came back and almost won that game. I think SMU could potentially win this game, and it just all depends if Penn State play like how they did against USC, and that game went to overtime. Really, USC ain't even that good. I think SMU has a chance. I don't know. I'm kind of regretting this choice, but I have SMU over Penn State 31-30, and that's the first upset of the day. Now, next we have Ohio State versus Tennessee. Both these teams are pretty much even, but I would say Ohio State has a better resume besides that last game against Michigan. Tennessee's been overall pretty good besides that loss against Arkansas, which, everyone has bad days. Like Notre Dame against Northern Illinois is just not good, Ohio State just came off of a loss at home against Michigan. I think that plays a huge role. I think Tennessee can get it done. 17-13. I might regret this one too, but it's tough. This is probably one of the toughest predictions, videos that I've made. And then next we have number 12 Clemson versus 5 Texas. Texas lost to Georgia in the SEC championship, while Clemson beat SMU. Clemson came off a pretty good win. They almost blew it after that huge lead that they had. Texas still beat Georgia, even though in the first half Georgia's QB Carson Beck got injured. Texas still played fairly good with them, but they just fell to Georgia in overtime, which Georgia's a really good team, so I really don't blame them. But it kind of depends on what I think I regret what I made. I put Clemson over Texas 26-24, but I really think Texas can win this game. I might change this up, but I will keep it. We'll keep it. Clemson wins against Texas 26-24. This one is probably one of the most iffy ones I made. And then we move on to Notre Dame versus Georgia. This game, of course, Georgia is no longer with. They don't have Carson Beck. He's injured, and I don't think he'll be back for this game. Maybe in the later ones, but I think Georgia's defense, even without Carson Beck, the defense will win them this game definitely, even though their offense might not be able to put up much points. I still think, Georgia's a good team. I know they lost 2 games. Alabama's a good team. They just kind of played bad against them, and of course, I think Georgia's winning this game 19-17 against Notre Dame. They're at home. Georgia's a tough team to beat. They're kind of like the Chiefs. they know how to win games like late, and I think this one will be like a really good game to watch. Yeah, I have Georgia winning this game. Then we have the Boise State Broncos with Ashton Genty at Boise State. That's very key because it's cold up in Idaho. The blue turf. I think SMU will struggle, especially in the court, because SMU's from Texas. They're used to kind of like the warm. And I mean, that's one thing about the playoffs now. 12 team is this will be the first playoff game at Boise State, and I mean, usually you aren't playing games at Boise State this late. So this would be like what, end of December, January-ish when this game's played. It will be cold in Idaho. It most likely could be snowing. I think that plays a huge role for Boise State, especially, I mean, because it's hard to pass in, of course, the snow. But when you got such a good run game like Boise State does with, of course, the best running back, Ashton Genty, I think Boise State's got this in the bag, 27-13 against SMU. The next game that we have is Tennessee versus Oregon. Ooh. Oregon coming off the bye with, I mean, the best team in college football. I mean, only team that went undefeated. Against Tennessee, who just beat Ohio State. Not actually, but in my predictions. I just don't think Tennessee like has what it takes to beat Oregon. At Oregon too, up in Eugene. This game will also probably be cold up in Oregon. I mean, like in the snow probably. And they're not used to that really in Tennessee, so yeah, I got Oregon winning this one, 33-26. And now we move down to Arizona State versus Clemson. Clemson just going off the win against Texas down here. According to my predictions, I still kind of regret that. I don't know if, but I'll just keep it the same. You got Arizona State, who came off that great Big 12 championship win against Iowa State. I mean, I thought that game was going to be good, but it was not. I mean, Arizona State just completely just rolled that game. And now they're coming out, Clemson playing at home against Arizona State. I don't think Clemson has what it takes. I'm just saying that flat out. I think Arizona State's going to win this game, 20-13. And now we move on to the semifinals. We got Georgia versus Boise State. This game will be at Georgia, so not at the cold Boise State, which does play a role. Georgia's really good. I mean, late close games. But then you also got Boise State. I mean, Boise State did have a pretty easy schedule, but they only lost to Oregon by 3 points. I mean, and Oregon's like one of the best teams. So, but also Georgia still might not have Carson Beck coming to this game. So like, without Carson Beck, I don't know if the defense can like really stop Ashton Genty and the Broncos enough for the offense to be able to, of course, outscore them. So that's why I got Boise State winning it 21-17. Maybe if Carson Beck didn't get injured, probably would have had Georgia winning this game. But just because of that, I got Boise State. So now we got Oregon versus Arizona State. Whew. I mean, I think this game will be really good. Arizona State coming off the win against Clemson. Oregon coming off the win against Tennessee. I think Arizona State would be pretty hot. I mean, it'll be at Eugene. Ooh, the cold weather. Did not think about that. I don't like this, but I got Arizona State over them 23-24. I mean, this is just so hard because there's really good arguments for either way. I know you guys in comments probably gonna be like tagging me for like having Arizona State making it to the national championship and Boise State, not Georgia or even like Oregon, but that's what I have. So now this, yeah, I would not expect this to be the college football playoffs, but honestly, I think there's a very good chance that it could be. You know, So we got Boise State versus Arizona State. Ooh, man, this will be a good one. I think Arizona State can win it. Personally, I think I think they can win it 31-27. And Arizona State, just like that, is national championships. Wow, what a probably one of my craziest predictions that I've made, because like this is really just like crazy. Like it can go either way, but who knew that I would have Arizona State going all the way to the national championship and even winning it? Not even one of the big names like Oregon or Georgia. It's Arizona State, who at the start of the year was projected to be horrible, and well, they won the national championship first year of the 12-team playoffs, and yeah, an underdog comes out and wins it.